What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the iTipRePort. My name is Iveriani. Hope all is well with you. So, before we even get started, this is just a disclaimer. This is not a bashing video about this particular artist or the genre. This is more of my thoughts, my personal thoughts, my opinions, and constructive criticism due to this artist and his particular situation. So, on another note, people ask me, what do you think about this artist? What is your opinion? What is your thoughts? And all of that. So, when I first seen this artist, his name is XXXTencion. Hopefully I'm saying this name correctly. He is from Florida. He is very young. I don't know his actual age, but you could just tell he is young. When I looked at him, he is light skin, dreads at the top, color on one side, like blonde, other side black. Looked at him, I said he has a good heart. That was my first thing that came to my mind. The first thing that he kind of has. It doesn't scream out when you look at him. When you look at him, you think he is about to beat your toe, or he is about to tell you off, or whatever the case. He looks very rugged. He looks very street, and like he doesn't care. But something about him screams good-hearted person. Before I listen to any music, know anything about him, that's what it was. But another side that also screamed out to me is that this person is someone who is hurting, who has experienced some serious hurt, probably something that some of us has never experienced. Somebody that has been violent, that has had a ton of issues, and the list goes on. Now, when I listen to the music, am I into it? No, I'm not really into it. However, I see why junior high school, and serious young adults listen to his music. When I say young adults, I'm thinking 19 to 21 or maybe up to 22 that listens to his music. It's very sexually graphic. It's very to the point. It's very live and direct in your face. I remember watching some reaction videos, I think it was earlier today or yesterday, of some parents, because I just wanted to see what the parents was thinking, because I already pretty much know what the young people liked. They love him. He has a cult following. But I wanted to see what the parents think, and a lot of the parents is like, oh my God, he's like so angry and so pissed off. Like, can he just project his music, like his language, in a different way? But I noticed that all the parents, maybe except one, said that they would let their kid listen to the music, but they would also sit down and explain to the kid that, okay, if you do this in real life, this is reality. And this is music if you just let it be just the music. So I do understand that, and that's actually somewhat a surprise for parents, because his music is very out there, like graphic, violent, out there, and all of that. Now, this is the same artist that got in a situation where he got in some type of beef. I don't want to go all intels with the beef, but he was in San Diego and he was performing, and in the middle of his set, some guy ran on stage, knocked him out, and you know, you see the video footage all over the place. I, as the manager, was appalled of that situation. I think that is so crazy, and just it's just ridiculous. Now, from a manager standpoint, who I would blame in this situation and criticize, I would criticize the manager. The manager first, and then the venue. I mean, mainly, yes, the venue is solely going to be blamed for everything, but I criticize whoever is managing him. And the reason why I say that is because as a manager, you're supposed to make sure even before the venue, you're supposed to make sure that your artist is protected on so many levels. Like, I know when I have went to stuff with artists, I would be like by the stage, I would be walking around, or if it's not like a big venue or anything like that, I would definitely be by the stage or on the stage, and I would check out the surroundings. You have to check out the surroundings for your artist. When your artist is in drink mode before they go, a lot of artists, you know, they get their little drink on before they go do a show, whatever the case is. You as a manager need to check out the surroundings. You need to make sure stuff good before even the show start. You need to come there, and if you can't come there before your artists get there or you get there, you have somebody to come there and scope out the whole area and just make sure security is good. And I really think that the manager probably didn't think that probably anything was gonna happen, because my understanding is that XX he had some beef with this other artist named Rob Stone, which is from the San Diego area. And yeah, nobody ever thinks like, okay, you have beef and you come to that town, that in the middle of your performance you're gonna get attacked. Nobody thinks that. So apparently Rob Stone has some clout or some, you know, paid some security off, and he was able to get, he wasn't there, but allegedly, I have to say allegedly, some of his goons come in there, run up on stage, and then run out. Now I will tell you, the person that attacked XX, he got stabbed up. That's what they're allegedly saying. We don't know if it's that person, but like I said, the manager, it's your fault to a certain extent, because you have to make sure that that person is good. But then it's the venue fault, because come on, you don't want lawsuits. And let me tell you something, if I was in that situation where I was managing this artist, the venue would be sued. The security, if it's an outside security, they will also be sued. And yeah, that's how it rolls. So I really feel bad for this artist, XX, that he got attacked like that. But sometimes the karma is real when it comes back to you. What you speak, what you put out into the universe, when it comes back to you, it comes back to you in tenfolds, or sometimes even worse. Thank God that this artist didn't get killed in front of his fans. And it's just crazy. It makes hip-hop shows look like we can't even, like, people that go there don't even know how to act. That's how it makes it. It makes all of us look crazy all around. Like, then it gets to a point where the venue doesn't want to book a particular artist, or will not book, because they don't want that same thing happening, and they have to pay out money and lawsuits and all of that. So what I noticed, that with this whole beef situation with Rob Stone as well as XXXTencion, it is the most silliest thing. You know, it's pretty much about who got to perform at one of the opening shows for designer. You have like some type of tour. I just think it's so crazy. I think that we all, you have to think like this, guys. We all are in the same building. We all trying to get our art out to the masses as an artist, and then you have your team around you. It is in your best interest to be professional, to not be jumping on other people or standing on shows because you are upset that your set got moved or whatever the case is. Sometimes you're going to have to ignore people and keep it moving. Point blank. That's how it is. And I think that this situation has got so out of control to the point where this artist, and I'm talking about XXXTencion, he was talking about, yeah, you saw me get knocked out. Like, really? Like, really? You're gonna talk about that you got knocked out? I don't even think it's funny, because you could have got knocked out and had a concussion and never woke up, you know? That's just personally me. Then he made mention, XX made mention that, oh yeah, the next time I do a show, you can come kill me. So guess what? When you say stuff like that to the public, they're gonna be looking at you like the venues and the promoters, but oh no, I'm not gonna book him, or if I'm gonna book him, I have to have heightened security. This is the stuff that they think about, and then sometimes they be like, you know what, I'm not booking this person because it's not even a headache, you know. So my suggestion to XXXTencion is to not post on your social media like, yeah, the next show you can come out and kill me. No, you're pretty much saying come out and kill me so I can die. That's what you're saying. I don't want to live for my fans. I don't want to live for myself. Not even just your fans. I don't want to live for myself. Come out and kill me, and then that's it, and it's okay. No, it is not okay. I think that XXXTencion, I think that even though I'm not a admirer of his music, I think that he has potential in other things. That's just personally me. I think that he needs to grow up. He needs to learn the business, and he needs to understand that when you do shows, you need to make sure your manager as well as your team or set that no one runs up on stage, because what happens is when you go to shows, people are going to think, oh, well, you know what, I can run up on him and punch him out, knock him out, and nobody's going to do nothing to me. Maybe I get hit up or whatever, but they're not going to do anything. You got to think about that. So my suggestion to XXXTencion is to keep your circle tight, learn the business side, make sure you have people around you that are definitely going to protect you when security can't protect you, and make sure the venue has adequate security that can make sure no one's going to sneak up on stage and almost knock you out. Well, not almost, they did knock you out, but not even that, just kill you or just jeopardize your safety. That is my thing. Now, I will tell you, like I said, I think before, this artist, I'm not like a fan of his work, but as a person, I like him as a person, and I never met him, so I have to say that. Because the interviews that I've seen, he interviews very well, and people love him for whatever the case is, but I think that he needs to evolve and grow up and think better about his branding and just how he projects himself and his music onto the world. That is my thoughts. That is my opinions. Let me know what you think about this particular artist named XXXTencion. XXXTencion. I had to think to Tentacion. You know what? I'm messing his name up. But let me know what you think about this person. A lot of people don't like him. People do like him. Like this video, comment, subscribe. I hope I answered your questions. I gave you my thoughts. And like I said, this is not a video to bash him. I like him as a person, but I don't like his music. And I'm not like heavy into trap music. But all is well. Hey, we all gotta eat. You just gotta make sure that when you go out into the world and you are an artist, that you know how to handle yourself and you know how to keep it tight and be professional at it. So thanks for tuning in to the iTipRePort. I hope that you come back again, and you definitely comment and you subscribe as well, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.